Manchester United's end to the season could not be going any worse. Virtually knocked out of the top 4 race, out of every domestic cup competition, and knocked out of the Champions League, and having no hope of getting back in next season. The only thing the United fans have to look forward to is the appointment of Erik tenhag. This past week, Manchester United announced officially their new manager going into next season will be Erik tenhag. What's up guys, this is Let's Talk Football here, and today we look at the signings that Erik tenhag needs to make to bring Manchester United back to their glory days. It's been in the spanner for the past few months that it was either going to be Mauricio Pochettino or Erik tenhag leading Manchester United into the next season. And finally, Manchester United fans got confirmation of who their next boss will be, and that is Erik tenhag. With the stress out of the way of appointing a new manager, Manchester United can finally get on track to the signings they will need in this coming summer window, as it is reported that Erik tenhag will be doing a complete club overhaul. This type of stuff has been said before, as Manchester United have gone through many managers, but something about this just feels different. You're bringing in a footballing philosopher, someone who has revolutionized Ajax Football Club back into their glory days of Johan Cruyff, and whose style of play even got them to the Champions League semi-finals, and arguably could have gotten them to the finals.
Comes to Dele Alli. Erik. No argument.
Pairing that with a Manchester United squad who lacks confidence, who lacks belief.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset.
It just seems like a complete overhaul is destined to happen, and Erik tenhag is the man who's going to be sailing that difficult ship through some very difficult waters. This club overhaul was backed up even more by Ralf Rangnick's comments after the 4-0 thrashing by Liverpool against Manchester United this past week. Rangnick's comments after the game were, "If you analyze the situation, it is not difficult to analyze. For me, it is clear there will be 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 new players." And with those comments, Manchester United fans were filled with hope once again, as the new manager, as well as a new vision for the club, could have them back on the map in a few more years.
Yes, 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 yes.
But taking Ralph's comments literally and saying that there could be 7 to 10 more players, let's take a look at the realistic signings that Ten Hag can make to improve this Manchester United squad. Obviously, 10 signings is a considerable amount, so it's important that you don't spend overboard on one signing and that most of the net spent is equally dispersed throughout all the signings. And with that in mind, here are the 10 players that Manchester United could sign under Erik tenhag in the summer window. To begin, it's starting up front, as Manchester United's current strike force has a combined age of 71 years old in Edinson Cavani and Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is where Darwin Núñez steps in with a transfer value of about 60 million. It looks almost certain that United will sign a striker this summer, regardless of whether or not Cristiano Ronaldo stays for one more season. And Núñez looks like the perfect man for the job. The Red Devils are crying out for a forward who can lead the line for years and years to come. And Núñez could well achieve that on the back of a stunning 33-goal season at the age of 22 for Benfica. Number 2 on the list is Christopher Nkunku. Now, this one might be a little bit out there, as Christopher Nkunku is a player chased by many top clubs in Europe, and going to Manchester United in the current state they are in could be a risk for his career. But let's just say, for argument's sake, United did pull this off. This is the most showy and expensive signing of the 10, as Nkunku is valued around 70 million. However, he would be worth every penny, as United look to replace Lingard, Mata, and Pogba in one fell swoop. The RB Leipzig star is able to play almost anywhere across attacking midfield and even the front line, amassing an outrageous record of 30 goals and 14 assists this season. That is simply too good for United to pass up on. And following that is another midfield option coming in at number 3 in Calvin Phillips. Obviously, there is history between Manchester United and Leeds, and the two are great rivals. However, it is no secret that Manchester United have taken Leeds players for many years and turned them into great stars. Look at the likes of Rio Ferdinand and Eric Cantona, most notably. And with the two clubs already conducting business over Daniel James this past summer, it seems likely that United could have their foot in the door already with Leeds in signing one of their most prized possessions in Calvin Phillips. The central defensive midfielder has tons of Premier League experience and has already capped for England as well, making him the perfect partner to whoever United sign in this coming window for the box-to-box midfield position, or if they decide to keep Fred there as well. For the number 4 signing, it's no secret that Ten Hag will at least want to bring bring one or two of his Ajax stars from the squad he currently has to Man United, as he knows them so well. And one of those is Jurrien Timber, a young Dutch center back with a value of about 25 to 30 million. The 20-year-old can operate both as a center back and a right back. This would help in Manchester United's squad depth, as well as Ten Hag having a player who already understands his system at the back. Following that up with signing number 5, it is another Dutchman whose name is Denzel Dumfries, who has a value of around 18 million. United need a new right back as a matter of urgency, and maybe Ten Hag could pull some strings in the spear of Dutch football to ensure that Dumfries waves goodbye to Inter Milan this summer. Despite having only played in Serie A for one season, there are already rumors circulating that Dumfries could make his way to the red half of Manchester, supplying Manchester United with a new right back going into next season. The 6th signing on this list is a little bit of a hopeful one, but since this is a video of 10 signings, we're going to include his name. And this transfer would actually be free! It would be Antonio Rudiger. Obviously Chelsea are in a little bit of a crisis right now, and with Rudiger's contract running out, and with how good of a center back he already is, there will be many clubs across Europe looking to sign the German defender on a free, and Manchester United should be first in line if they do want to get rid of
Maguire.
For the 7th signing, it only makes sense to go back one more time to Erik ten Hag's current Ajax squad, as he will be looking to bring at least 2 of them in this summer. And with that being said, we're going to enter the midfield again with a player who is currently picking up steam very quickly in Ryan Gravenberch. The 19-year-old has quickly developed into one of the most sought-after midfielders in Europe, with his current deal with Ajax expiring in 2023, and an exit looks imminent. And if Manchester United can swoop in before all the other European clubs notice, they could have a midfielder who could play both the number 6 and the number 8th position with ease for many years to come for the club. Gravenberch's current value is about 50 million. However, with Erik ten Hag previously being at Ajax, you could possibly say that he could get it lower, as he does have connections at the club. Coming into the number 8 spot, it's a player that most people probably have not heard of, in Enzo Fernandez, who is valued around 10 million. United need more than one defensive midfielder to truly revive their midfield and their squad depth, and signing River Plate's exciting 21-year-old would be a good way of achieving that with one eye on the future. Coming in at number 9, it is another signing for the future as well, in Jared Branthwaite, who is valued around 5 million. It's not the worst thing to invest in your future, and with Erik ten Hag's plan to be taking more than just one transfer window, this could be one of the signings that come back and look like a steal in the next 5 years. Because realistically, who wouldn't want a technically gifted 6'5" defender who could even be loaned back to Everton to amass more game time? And the final signing of this video is going to be a bold one. However, to get back into the title race as well as Europe's top elite competition in the Champions League, United need to go bold. And maybe this one doesn't happen this summer, however it should be a name that Ten Hag keeps a close eye on, and that being Ousmane Dembele. Before Xavi came in, the Barca star seemed to have no interest in staying at the Camp Nou past this current season. However, a revival in form, and more importantly for his career, no injury crisis, have led him to show what Barcelona really bought him for, and he has been playing some wonderful stuff under Xavi for the past couple games this season. He would be the perfect partner for Jadon Sancho on the opposite wing, as he is both skillful and has an eye for goal, just like Sancho himself. However, depending on when United get him, his value could be upwards of 60 million, or if they get him this summer, it could be free. And with all this being said, let us know in the comments down below. If you were Erik ten Hag, what are the top 3 signings from this list you would prioritize most if you were becoming the next Manchester United manager? And if there's anyone I missed, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.